कमाल क्या टेस्ट है यार.
एक्टिंग है या नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी का कमाल, खुद ट्राई करके देखो.
Ronin, a smart wearable and tech accessories brand. The new chapter begins.
लाला संभल के, हर तरफ खतरा है.
देख के भाई, एक गलती और गेम ओवर.
Can you do this, Hardik?
ये चैंपियंस का गेम है. It's all on the line.
Hey, the president is here.
Competition, मजा आएगा.
This is the ICC Champions Trophy, where the world's 8 best teams will put it all on the line for victory.
गेम ऑन है. गेम ऑन है.
Hi, I'm Shoaib Malik. You can watch all the matches of ICC Champions Trophy and in-depth analysis only on PTV Sports. Game on hai.
गेम ऑन है.
Refreshed. Chal mere lal, come on my boy. That's what Pakistan needs. These two had a 260 partnership last time and I were here. It was a different day, a different team.
Yeah, it was a brave choice by the Pakistan captain to bat first in dry conditions. Ball is just sitting in the surface. Couples keeping low. Excellent return catch by Smith to get rid of the dangerous Babar Azam.
A wicket each for the three bowlers, including the spinners. Duffy bowled well, but still yet to get off the mark in the wickets column. Spin was brought in the 9th over by Satna. It seems to have worked just to stem the run flow and also get wickets. It just we saw the 3 wickets. We'll talk more about that. The spinner is on at the moment, but the way Babar and Saud Shakil reacted to their dismissals was like they shocked themselves. In fact, Saud Shakil inquired from his partner, "Am I bowled or has it come off the pads of the keeper?" He had no idea how he missed that. Babar unlucky, he played it straight back, a good catch. Those just stick in your follow through.
Yeah, and I think it also just shows the natural variation in the surface. It's always a tricky decision to bat first. Of course, they played here 2 nights ago. A massive score posted by South Africa, so perhaps they felt that conditions might be similar. This surface a lot drier, so you have to allow yourself a bit of time to get used to conditions, get in. You talk about players being a little bit shocked by the way the balls are set in the surface. They can't believe it. Yeah, but a lot of credit to this New Zealand outfit. We spoke about them being street smart, adapting to conditions pretty quickly, understanding the nature of this surface. They got a couple of balls in the right zone, and it certainly paid dividends. A good start after the drinks break. 2 off, 63 for 3.
Freshness go on it though. Life में थोड़ा freshness go on it though. Fresh, I'ma keep it fresh.
Now introducing Hilal Fresh Up Extra with 2 times longer freshness. EcoStar ACs अब नई unbeatable prices में.
Ronin, a smart wearable and tech accessories brand.
That's how they've gone with those 5th sessions there. Wickets that have fallen. Every time you lose them in pairs, you're in trouble. Captain now brings himself into the attack. A man who's going to be a key with the ball throughout the Champions Trophy and, of course, has been in this tournament, the Tri-Nation.
Yeah, and I think you'll actually enjoy bowling from this end, because on the far end there's a barren patch which might aid in his favour. A couple keeping low, a couple turning.
Crowd will pick up. It's a school holiday, but the rest of the nation is working, so probably after the Friday prayers they'll come in, which will be any time soon. Saw a pretty good crowd in that South Africa encounter, and after that performance, that kind of chase, more interest has, come in. You want to watch their favorites, their stars. Sadly, cannot watch Babar. He's out early. Now, I was just going to bring something to you. We were talking about it in our pre-show. Since you weren't there, you were busy doing the pitch. About the bowling units of these 3 countries who participate in the Tri-Nation, and the other nations that will be participating in the Champions Trophy. We'll be having a close look at how the bowling units have been put under the pump. 300 is just a norm. And keeping that in mind, that yes, you will be hit away for 300 by almost all the countries who are participating. How do you actually keep your focus on, and what kind of preparations can you do as a fast bowler or a spinner? Now, when you know, yes, you will go for runs, and then it is what it is, so then you go to some sort of a plan B.
Yeah, I think it's important to identify where you can break the game open. And I think I had a long chat with Shaheen Sarfridi in the warm-ups about his role and where I see him being effective. For me, it's that new ball for him. If you can strike in that power play, if you can knock teams over 3 down early, that's how you put the pressure onto the opposition. Again, you need to have your options available to you when you come and bowl against in-batters as well in that middle periods. And also the back end, it's important to understand the various different conditions that you're going to be up against. Gaddafi Stadium compared to Karachi are vastly different. I'm pretty sure all these teams will go away and do their homework. At the end of 16, 65 for 3.
ट्रीट हाइजीन रेजर ताकि आप पाक रहे, पुरएतमाद रहे। ट्रीट हाइजीन रेजर का नया पैक तलब करें। ट्रीट हाइजीन रेजर, पाकी पाए, पाकीज़ा रहे।
फोन स्टक हो रहा है। फिर से फंस गया।
Awesome is for everyone. Now introducing the all-new Galaxy A16.
बाबर, आखिर क्या है इस फोन में?
लो जी, इसमें
जब यूफोन 4G की वीकली ग्रैंड ऑफर से मिले 100 GB डेटा और फ्री शॉक सब्सक्रिप्शन, तो हर दिल बोले डेटा बहुत है।
Yeah, I think just to pick up on the discussion point, conditions out there are better friendly, and you want to make sure that you control the extent of the damage. Skill set is going to be important. team speak, I do feel that you want to have express pace available at your disposal as a captain. And you want to have some wonderful change-up bowlers. I don't think conditions are ever going to be in favour of bowlers throughout this tournament, so it's going to be a challenge, and if you can break the game open in a particular spell, you have to do it right there and then.
You see how the game has changed, talking about the ODIs, and back in early 90s, 240 was a good score and it was defendable. And then you saw the changes that were brought in first, 15 overs for the power play. Then that was the focus of all teams. Nowadays, I personally feel that a bit of T20 has affected or slided into the ODIs. Last 10 overs are targeted, which is why you'll see players like Phillips, Hushdil, or for that matter, Klaasen are given the window of those last 10 overs to go berserk. They try to get 100 or more in the last 10. And then thus the scores have now exceeded to 300 plus, and that is a norm.
Yeah, I also think that there's not really that dead period again in the middle overs. I think with an extra field up in the ring, it allows players to take an element of risk between overs number 11 and 40. I do feel players has adjusted a lot better because of their T20 format, like you've just mentioned. So it's almost risk-free cricket, but they're willing to take that risk of scoring a boundary per over in that middle phases. 68 for 3 after 17.
Nice stronger Pepsi. कमाल क्या टेस्ट है यार.
एक्टिंग है या नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी का कमाल, खुद ट्राई करके देखो.
पहला स्मार्टफोन वीगोटेल का नया फ्लेक्स 2.
एक ख्वाब जो बना हकीकत. पाकिस्तान की पहली ग्लोबली recognized manufacturing and assembling industry. Ronin, a smart wearable and tech accessories brand.
Yeah, I just think on your point of the scores being a lot higher, remember they're playing with 2 new balls. So you almost take the element of reverse swing out the game completely as well, and teams have almost adopted the method of trying to play the last 10 overs like a T20 game. So they gear and build up towards that platform, towards over number 35, 40, and if they have wickets in hand, they know what they can do and achieve in a T20 game. The ball isn't that much older, it's still very hard towards the back end.
The whole approach has changed. Back, we talk about early 90s, whatever you get in 30 overs, you probably double that in the next 20, and that was your score. We just saw Salman Agha's numbers here, how he has flourished on the number that he's playing at these days for Pakistan in the ODIs, and he's done well. I mean, the 134 the other night, 82 not out, 48, 58 on that number. Talking about chasing. And he's out there, so yeah, much is expected. It also tells you that top order is doing nothing. 691 for 3, 60 for 4. But yes, he's made that number his own, and he's also mastered the art of batting with the tail.
And then he plays at his tempo. He's a natural free scorer, which is important batting at number 5 for your country. There's a couple of players which play in that fashion. Mitchell for New Zealand, Phillips for New Zealand. And those are players that are so hard to contain once they're in, because that's just their natural way of playing. They're not too flustered about their technical ability. It's more the mindset of looking to score.
Nice stronger Pepsi. कमाल क्या टेस्ट है यार.
एक्टिंग है या नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी का कमाल, खुद ट्राई करके देखो.
टेबल हो या चेयर, दरवाजा हो या कमर, सिर्फ डायमंड पेंट से इस टिम्बरलैक देता है वुड प्रोटेक्शन और शाइन लंबे अरसे तक.
डायमंड पेंट्स, पाकिस्तान's #1 paint.
बाबर आखिर क्या है इस फोन में?
लो जी, इसमें
जब यूफोन 4G की वीकली ग्रैंड ऑफर से मिले 100 GB डेटा और फ्री शॉक सब्सक्रिप्शन तो हर दिल बोले डेटा बहुत है।
Ronin, a smart wearable and tech accessories brand. The new chapter begins.
That game in that summary. Pakistan won by 6 wickets with a record 260 partnership between Salman and Rizwan. And those are the two right out there in the middle at the moment. But very different conditions, as Vernon explained in the pitch report also. And for viewers who love their cricketers, their heroes, they might be thinking, why are they not doing the same thing day before yesterday? He's played that so well. Now Salman, just the other day, lunging 80 ball wide outside off. He was so good over extra cover or square of the wicket on the offside. Anything fuller, he throws his bat at it.
Yeah, it's an area that he really enjoys. If you're going to give him any sort of width outside off stump, he's got a fantastic set of hands and he plays this one. Yeah, it might have been airborne, but in the gap. And I suppose that's often the danger when you've had a game like you've had 2 nights ago, a high-scoring event, and all of a sudden you feel that you need to come out today and put the foot on the accelerator from the get-go, having not summed up conditions. That's the most important part. Is every game is a new game, it's a brand new surface.
Runs here, this time he beats the fielder. Come back for 2. Yeah, the surface is not going to give you a 350, but surely anything around 270, 280 will be very challenging. I have a feeling that New Zealand will find it tough chasing unless there's heavy dew coming in early. Slightly quicker, fired into the pads. Time for a selfie. Participate and win by taking a picture with the Peak Friends original sandwich pack. Share it on the Instagram page. Follow and tag at Peak Friends original sandwich. That's PF original sandwich. At the chat we had with Salman, the post-match, he said Rizwan and him decided, let's get on with those middle overs, trying to get 5 and over. A little more than that, and then let's see how deep we can take it. Rizwan said, I didn't even look at the scoreboard till the 20th over. But here, again, after assessing how the surface is playing, they'll probably have a target in mind. What kind of score is the safe?
पहला स्मार्टफोन वीगोटेल का नया फ्लेक्स 2
इकोस्टार एसीज अब नई अनबीटेबल प्राइसेस में।
Backlit, fixed it, snap it, real quick. Wow, the pic is sick.
Wow, cool.
Ronin, a smart web.
Yeah, I think on your point on what's a good score, very often when you're chasing, the equation is on the scoreboard for you, so you have to go at a certain rate. The difficulty of setting a score is you're not quite sure what's going to be a good score, so this middle overs are going to prove to be tricky. Yeah, you can say to yourself you want to be going at 5s, but how do you go about scoring 5 and over on this surface? Whereas the other night the ball was coming on quite nicely, and it all risk-free cricket quite easily you'd get to that number of 5, 6 and over. Today you might have to be a little bit more innovative, take a few more risk, which might bring a wicket or 2 and alter your plans. So whilst you might have 5, 6 and over in the back of your head, you might have to alter that just a little bit.
You do the cricket, I'll do the food. KFC flip the bucket challenge. That takes some practice. You get it on to your head, but after that flip, the first one gets a prize.
Yeah, this is brilliant bowling from Mitchell Sedner. He's varying his pace quite nicely. This is going to be the difficult period for both these teams in the middle overs with the spinners on. There's absolutely no pace to work with off the surface. Another excellent over for New Zealand. 2 off, 78 for 3.
Freshness go on it though. Life na thoda freshness go on it though. Fresh, fresh, fresh. I'ma keep it fresh.
Now introducing Hilal Fresh Up Extra with 2 times longer freshness.
बाबर आखिर क्या है इस फोन में?
लो जी, इसमें
जब यूफोन 4G की वीकली ग्रैंड ऑफर से मिले 100 GB डेटा और फ्री शॉक सब्सक्रिप्शन तो हर दिल बोले डेटा बहुत है।
एक ख्वाब जो बना हकीकत, पाकिस्तान की पहली ग्लोबली रिकॉग्नाइज्ड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग एंड असेंबलिंग इंडस्ट्री, रोनिन, a smart wearable and tech accessories brand.
No, I get that what Rizwan and his deputy are thinking. They've got Tayyib Tahir after this, and then you get down to Khushtil Shah and the bowlers. So there is no way that they would like to expose those two until the 40th. Allow them to express themselves in the last 10. The fact that we've been discussing that you get your finishes there. He was padded up for the longest time in the previous game as well. Down the wicket giving charge, but he'll find the fielder there. Just a single. Yeah, somewhere you'll have to probably go for that calculated risk, a boundary, just to keep yourself in that zone of 280.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit surprised with the tactics used here by New Zealand. Understanding that these two batsmen played a massive part in the victory Pakistan achieved here 2 nights ago. I think you might have to be a little bit more attacking, trying to get them out up front. Because one's better in at this venue in containing them. They've done this wonderfully well the other night, picking the ones. And once they got some rhythm to their innings, they have the ability to oppose themselves on any bowling attack.
Speaking of tactics, I like the fact where Rizwan won the toss and he decided to bat. Not only put themselves in a place where they just want to check if they can put up a good total batting first and also test their bowling out. These two sides will play the opening game of the ICC Champions Trophy on this same ground on the 19th. So why not? If you've done well, very well while chasing, let's see how good you are. Put yourself in that deep end, bat first, and then give the ball to your quicks and see if they can defend it. Yeah, quite short and Lamb still safe. Find a fielder. Single, 21 bowled. It is 82 for 3.
इतने फीचर्स हैं एक और है ना awesome privacy के लिए Samsung Knox Vault Security.
Awesome is for everyone. Now introducing the all-new Galaxy A16.
टेबल हो या चेयर, दरवाजा हो या कवर, सिर्फ डायमंड पेंट से इस टिम्बर लैक देता है वुड प्रोटेक्शन और शाइन लंबे अरसे तक।
डायमंड पेंट्स, पाकिस्तान's #1 पेंट।
एक ख्वाब जो बना हकीकत, पाकिस्तान की पहली ग्लोबली रिकॉग्नाइज्ड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग एंड असेंबलिंग इंडस्ट्री, रोनिन, a smart wearable and